What's going on, Warriors? It's your boy, Lionheart, and feels good. I'm doing good. I hope you guys are doing good. And we're about to get into this one. Oh man, is this a rocket buster? I don't even know where to start. Robert Downey Jr., RDJ, is now Doctor Doom. This might be the stupidest idea Marvel's ever had. I mean, I don't like it. I think it's so silly, man. Like, we've had RDJ as Iron Man for 10 years. What, you want another 10 years of him as Doctor Doom? Or is this just going to be a one-off? It's crazy to me. Doctor Doom hasn't even been established as a character yet. And they're just going to, there you go, a Doctor Doom movie. That character deserves more. Doctor Doom. And, I mean, I kind of know what they're going to do with him, right? It's inevitable what they're going to do with him. He's going to be infamous Iron Man. That there's no question about it. Because they've already done Civil War. Even though Civil War did not follow the events of the Civil War comic, Marvel comic. Infinity War and Endgame was kind of like something that could be used as an excuse because, you know, Iron Man died and then we've got the multiverse and stuff like that. But what are we doing here? What are we doing? Are we really going to do, there are 1,000 different alternate timelines and multiverses, and in one of them, Tony Stark is Doctor Doom. Or Dr. Victor Von Doom has got Tony Stark's face. What are we doing? Or Tony Stark is dead and Dr. Victor Von Doom has taken on the mantle of Iron Man. Civil War 2. Because in Civil War 2, the comic, Iron Man died, yeah? He got killed by Captain Marvel, right? And then Doctor Doom took on the mantle of Iron Man. And then he became infamous Iron Man. And that's the reason why I was thinking that is what they are going to do. It's the only, that's the first one I saw that I was thinking they're going to use the multiverse and all this type of nonsense. And they're going to say that in this universe, Tony Stark is dead. There is no Tony Stark. But there is someone that looks like Tony Stark, but it's not Tony Stark. It's Dr. Victor Von Doom. But it's got Iron Man Tony Stark's face. You know, and if he is, if they are going to go down this road, he has to be Victor Von Doom. He cannot be a good guy. He can't be an anti-hero. He has to be the most doomist Doom. Failure is beneath Doom. He has to be Victor Von Doom. Victor Von Doom is the type of guy that would search the entire universe to find a rival, and then the only rival that he can find is himself in an alternate dimension or alternate universe or another multiverse or reality, and then fight against that Doctor Doom. That is kind of what the kind of craziness that Doctor Doom would do. This is a man that challenges Mephisto every 10 years for the soul of his mother. This is the kind of character that we're dealing with. Doctor Doom is a big deal because he is a madman, but he is an absolute boss, bro. You cannot screw around with Doctor Doom because you got to understand he's not just what you know who Doctor Doom is and what he is, right? But he is not just a man in an iron suit. He is a master of the mystic arts as well. He has got so many spells and abilities and traps and tricks and manipulation and knowledge and just so many abilities. He is beyond what I feel they're trying to do with him. I don't really get it, man. It's lazy. It's lazy, man. What happened to the fresh start? Iron Man died, Captain America's dead. We got Bucky now doing his thing somewhere. We got Sam Wilson as Captain America. We got Black Panther. Unfortunately, he is dead now. You know, this is what we got now. Black Widow is dead. Oh, are we going to resurrect them now? Different timeline, different multiverse, just bring everybody back. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like the multiverse. It's such a cop-out. It's so cheap. Oh, Iron Man is dead. Doesn't matter. We just pull another one from another dimension and put him into this dimension. And what reality is this that we're dealing with, by the way? Is it going to be a completely new multiverse? Because as far as I'm concerned, and to my knowledge, we've only been dealing with one timeline, which is a timeline that we are in. Because, hey, Captain America, he's an old man now, but in another timeline, he's not. So, do the events of Infinity War and Endgame and everything, does it even matter if you're doing that? Because there's another timeline where none of this stuff has happened. So we could just go back to that timeline. Is that what we're doing? That's why I don't like the multiverses. It's a mechanic to retcon and rewrite and change the events of a story. So what does the story actually even mean? So that means the story that you've told from before doesn't really matter because you can change it at the drop of a dime now because you've got the multiverse. I don't like that. I don't like that. Then what's the point in me watching? There's literally no point in us watching it. Because the next movie that you're going to make is just going to make the last movie's events irrelevant. You're going to oversell this. It's not going to really be anything. And then, yep, sold that movie. On to the next movie. Oh yeah, that last movie that you just saw, that was a different multiverse, another timeline, alternate universe. So yeah, that doesn't really matter. We're doing this now. It's just a lack of ideas, man. You're telling me in the pool of actors, Robert Downey Jr., RDJ is the best you could do for Dr. Victor Von Doom? And that's not a smart play, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you if you look at it in its form as it is, you could say, oh, it's a genius move. Iron Man is dead. He died in Infinity War. In a different timeline, he's Dr. Victor Von Doom. It's genius. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because then none of what we've seen in Infinity War Endgame matters. None of it has happened. Because you're not going to try to say that he got resurrected as Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom hasn't even been established yet in this universe. So you're going to make a movie starting with him in this movie now, like just like that. You're not going to give that character respect. You're just going to just block. Here's a movie with Doctor Doom, Robert Downey Jr. There's too much baggage there. And I like Robert Downey Jr. And I do like the Russo brothers directing the movie because they're about it. But I don't like the idea of RDJ, Iron Man, Tony Stark being Dr. Victor Von Doom. There's too much baggage there. We've already watched this guy for like 10 years. It's weird. I don't like it. I don't. I'm sorry. If they hadn't killed him off in Infinity War, then... But the sacrifice that he made was amazing. Yeah? End it. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. But they can't help themselves. Marvel just can't help themselves, and they have to go and resurrect something because they don't have original ideas. They just want to live in the past. And even when they want to create something new, they're still living in the past. How are you going to move forward when all you keep doing is going back? Warriors, I want to know what you guys think. That was my thoughts on it. You know, as you can clearly see, I don't like the idea of there being a Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. playing Dr. Victor Von Doom. I like Dr. Victor Von Doom. I love the fact that he's got in a movie, but I don't like Robert Downey Jr. playing Victor Von Doom. But I do like Robert Downey Jr. I liked him as Iron Man in Iron Man 1 and Marvel Avengers, Civil War, and he was in Civil War. I don't remember if he was in Winter Soldier or not. Yeah, he was in Winter Soldier. I think he was in Winter Soldier. I can't really remember. I'm muddling up the movies in my head. Yeah, because Civil War. Yeah, he was in Civil War and Winter Soldier, and I liked him in Infinity War and Endgame. He made Avengers. Avengers was actually not a rubbish movie, but Iron Man was the #1 guy in that movie. I didn't like Iron Man 2, and I definitely did not like Iron Man 3. I thought those movies were hot garbage. Like, those movies were caca. Terrible movies. We'll see what happens. No doubt they're going to do a good trailer. They're going to throw everything they've got at this because this is Victor Von Doom, and I can't even begin to imagine how much money they're going to be paying Robert Downey Jr. for this. They're probably going to be paying this guy like 90 million a movie or something crazy like that. You know, because there's one thing we know about Marvel. They love giving Robert Downey Jr. money. They love giving that guy money. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna see what happens, and yeah, Warriors, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, I appreciate you, and until my next movie, take care, stay blessed, and I'll catch you next one. Laters.